Audrey here from Surf Stoked Creative. We're a digital agency that does web design, SEO, and digital marketing on Sydney's northern beaches and beyond. Today, I'm going to talk a little bit about digital marketing. Now, so many clients come to me with this feeling that they need to be doing some marketing online, but they don't know what to do first or which tactic to use. Digital marketing is the use of digital channels, platforms, and technologies to promote and advertise products or services to a targeted audience. Now, these are some of the tactics that people use, the main ones. There's SEO, pay-per-click, paid ads, social media, content marketing, email marketing, and affiliate marketing. Obviously, there are more tactics, but these are some of the main ones. Now, before we move into the individual tactics, I need to talk about why websites are still important. As time goes on and AI search is going to become more and more important, you still need a website because a website serves as your central hub. That means you have all the information about what you are and what you do on that website, and then you have every link across the internet linking back to the website. This creates the knowledge graph for the AI bots to actually find out about you. You actually own your website. And this is really important because we all know last year, TikTok got banned in America. So if you were like this amazing TikTok influencer making $100,000 one day, the next day, the platform was not allowed in the USA. So as we also know from like the Google helpful content update, these platforms and changes within the technology really can hurt you. But with your website, you own it. You're in charge. This is the one platform that you can control. And because you can control it, you can offer personalized experiences and opportunities for engagement and to take people on the customer journey within your website. Now, let's go to the tactics and how we actually acquire traffic using these tactics. The first tactic I want to talk about is PPC, paid advertising. Now, this could be Google ads, this could be Meta ads, Facebook and Instagram. The great thing about PPC is you take a couple of days and getting it all set up correctly. You add your ad spend and turn it on and you'll get immediate results. You'll start to get clicks to your website and leads right away. But it's like a tap. Once you stop spending, the results stop. And we know that the average cost for leads for services business in Australia is between $50 and $150. We recommend that you spend at least $1,000 a month on Google Ads if you're going to go out there and do them. And that can be a lot of money, and that may only result in 5 to 15 leads, as you can see. So PPC is great when you need an immediate result, but you have to be ready to invest the money, and the more you can spend, the bigger the results you'll get. Next, we have social media. Now, social media is amazing for brand awareness, engagement, and social proofing. And it works really well for e-com brands where people are looking for, aesthetic items across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. But most people use social media, especially Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, to chill. Or they're trying to connect with friends and family, or they're saving inspo, like things they want to have in their house. They're not necessarily searching for local service businesses like a plumber or a lawyer. We can see that about 38% of social media platforms are used primarily for scrolling to pass the time while you're watching your kids swim or, doom scrolling on a Sunday, but not really for search for local businesses. Next, we have SEO, and this is the space that we sit in, obviously. And I say SEO, but what I really mean is Google search, Google business profiles, and then we're going to end up having another slide that's about GEO, which is generative engine optimization for AI search. Now, SEO takes some legwork. You got to put some time and some effort up front, but you get long-term results and compounding growth. 53% of all website traffic is still coming from organic search. And while people are using AI increasingly, most people aren't using AI for local searches just yet. Now, if you put a lot of time and effort into SEO and getting your business visible across Google search and making sure that you're getting backlinks and doing posts on other people's sites, that time and effort will pay off month to month. So, in month 2 or 3, you might get 4 leads. In month 4, you might get 10 leads. In month 5, you might get 15 leads. However, it'll continue to compound and you'll continue to reap those benefits. And as you'll see in the next slide, the work you do in SEO is going to benefit you as well for AI search. So what about AI? People are writing articles everywhere saying, SEO is dead. If you look on the left-hand side here, I've got the Google eat signals. And this is what Google looks at in judging the various websites against each other, decide what ranks first. Experience, expertise, authoritativeness, trustworthiness. Now, experience, they want to see that you've been in business for a long time, that you're actually doing the job. Expertise is showing that you know what you're doing. Authoritativeness actually comes from domain authority. So that's how many other websites are referring back to your website. And trustworthiness, and this is a big one that I talk a lot about, is just getting that your information correct across the internet, that you're actually who you say you are. And so many businesses have their addresses wrong or have little bits of information different. It's really matching up who you are across all platforms. Now, SEO is still relevant because we're training the AI bots about who you are and what you do. We're also building out the knowledge graph. So go home and Google yourself. Don't Google yourself. Put yourself into ChatGPT and check out what comes out. I personally have trained ChatGPT and the AI bots to have a certain knowledge graph for me as a digital marketer, as a surfer, and as a person who creates surf content. Another reason that SEO is still important is that in order to be featured on the map pack and rich snippets and featured results, you still need SEO. And for local business, showing up on the map pack is so essential that it's a reason in its own to continue to do SEO. Now, this is a little case study of a client I've worked with recently. He's a removalist, came to me with a pretty much, very new but basic site with basic copy and stock images. Over 3 months, I worked with him. He had 123.4% increase in new users. When I started with him, his pages were not indexed on Search Console, so he wasn't really even showing up for his cool name, Mr. T Removals. He was just not on Google. He was missing. In March, when we actually kind of kicked into lead gen, he was able to get 12 leads and close 3 of those. And he also has 15 keywords on page 1 of Google, including his own name, but also removalist plus certain suburbs that he wanted to be in. Now, I'm always looking for businesses to work with that are services businesses that have been in business for 5 years or longer, and they want to stay in business for the long run. SEO and working with the AI is going to take a bit of commitment. It's not a quick fix to turn on the tap really fast, but you also aren't paying per lead, and you're creating an asset that can serve you for years to come. Now, that's all I've got for today. I'm Audrey from Surf So Creative. We get your customers stoked on your brand online. Thank you.